Best news to wake up to this morning. Good morning! It is now Sunday, the 8th of November, which is fun. We are officially over the halfway mark, which is great, and finally looking forward to coming out of quarantine on Saturday next week. Oh my goodness. Had a good sleep last night, which was nice. Not much to tell on that front. And yesterday was a pretty good day. I think it was the first day that I've actually felt like I wanted human contact. And we were thinking about it, and we were saying that I think this is the only time in our life that we've sort of been on our own without seeing or like being so close to another human in our lives. It's 2 weeks without any human contact, which is really, really strange now. Like, yeah, it's just a really weird thought. But all for the greater good. The greater good. Just got breakfast, and you'll never believe, but in my bag of many dreams, there are some chicken nuggets, which is great for breakfast. And then in here I've got, oh God, I don't even know what that is. It's like, yeah, I don't really know what that is. Smells alright though, so we'll give it a go. Yes, and I've got, I think it looks like sweet green tea. I've actually really been enjoying the drinks with breakfast this week, which is quite nice because they're really refreshing. I bit the bullet last night. It's almost like my appetite for things has sort of gone out the window. I really would love to just buy a wrap from Morrison's, like a chicken Caesar wrap. That's what I'm craving at the moment. It's just like that tiny little bit of stodge that I'm only getting in the mornings. The trouble is that I love carbs. And carbs and me are best friends, which is a trouble because I haven't had many like carbs that I would usually enjoy. I usually have like carbs in every single meal, which is really bad diet wise, but I just love them. And I'm not ashamed of that. So yeah, I bit the bullet yesterday and managed to get some goodies. I picked up some Coke and I got some apple, like fizzy apple juice, which is nice. And I'll show you the treats I've got as well. So the first things first, I've got these, it's called Milano, and it's basically puff pastry, and I think it's covered in white chocolate. I had one yesterday, it was really yummy. It's like one of those custard tart things, what are they called? They're like puff pastry, and then they're covered in custard as well. A complete mess to eat, but very delicious. And then, now, anybody who loves me knows my two favourite foods. One I'm addicted to, and the other I just absolutely love. And anybody who knows me really, really well will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say pizza Pringles are potentially the greatest invention I've ever found in my life. I haven't tried them yet, and I think I might cry if I don't like them. But, oh my God. Crisps I'm addicted to. In fact, so much so that I've actually given them up before for like 2 years because I just eat them too much. And I don't miss them when I'm not eating them. They're great for a hangover. And pizza is the other thing I truly, truly love. Looking at that pizza now is making me go, I really want pizza. And it's just because the cheese is all melted, and my favourite thing about pizza is the cheese. So every time I get a pizza, I get like double cheese. So these Pringles could quite literally be the best thing that's come into my life ever.
Welcome to day 8 of boredom and loneliness and isolation and quarantine sucks, man.
I'll be honest, the boredom is ridiculous today. I've never been so bored in my life, and time is going so slow. I've been doing my cross stitch all day, which is great, but I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, how is it only 10 past 2? How is it only 10 past 2? I swear I've been sat here for 4 hours already, since lunchtime. But no, it's only 10 past 2. Half that time I've been sat here. Ugh. It's the silence. And the being alone, it's It's not fun. It's very strange just to have yourself for company. I don't quite understand how people, if they go into solitary confinement in a prison, how they cope. I just think it's awful. At least then, even then, they get to see a person to get their meals delivered. But we don't even have that. We just have a phone call from reception. I suppose my listening to true crime podcasts isn't the most helpful thing in the world. It was quite windy outside this morning, and so I opened my window slightly, and I closed my eyes and I just laid my head on the death ledge, and I just felt the wind on my neck and in my hair, and it was just so nice. And I realised how I missed that cool breeze on a warm day, because it is warm here. It's probably about 25 degrees outside, so it's that nice summer cool breeze that we get in England. And yeah, I didn't realise I missed that. And job hunting, going to start applying for jobs tomorrow. Hopefully won't have too much trouble in getting interviews. To be honest, I got so many offers to go in for an interview last time, without trying to sound vain, that hopefully I won't actually have trouble getting an interview and getting a job. Does make me feel a bit weird though, even that right now my tummy's turning. Oh, thanks teaching in the UK, you've really done me one, haven't you? Ugh, never mind.
Welcome to 2 weeks of my life. Seems like such a waste. 2 weeks of my life is going to be spent in this room. It does look like a bit of a bomb site, not gonna lie. Here is my bathroom. I say bathroom, I mean toilet. And these buttons here, I made the mistake of experimenting, and one squirted me somewhere where I didn't want to be squirted. That sounded better in my head. And here is my shower. I have a lovely waterfall shower. Shame that it doesn't really work because the water pressure is so bad. It is akin to being spat on by an anemic shrew, but we'll work with that. I have 2 beds because apparently I need to, even though there's just one human in this room, because apparently I wasn't allowed to quarantine with my boyfriend, even though we have each other's germs anyway. And here is my stuffed otter, who is keeping me sane because I am a mature and well-rounded 25-year-old human being who still needs a stuffed toy. So yeah, and I've been doing a lot of journaling. That's what that mess is. It kind of looks like somebody vomited a pencil case against a wall, and there is my suitcase. So, I mean, the second bed was good for something, not storage. I have a kettle, a fridge, and a safe, in case, you know, I want to keep my valuables safe from myself, because I'm not allowed to leave this room, so I don't really know why there's a safe in here, but yo-ho. And my air conditioning unit, my television. I managed to eventually get my Chromecast in there. Took a bit of jiggery pokery, and I might have messed the television up, but shh, we're not telling the hotel staff that. So yeah, there's not really much to see. Here is my delightful sink area, complete with toiletries and, you know, general mess. And my 2 laptops, because I'm extra. And yeah, that is really all there is to see. It's very boring. So yeah, I've spent 2 weeks of my life in this place, or I will do, and I'm going slightly mad. But yes. Oh, and here's outside. My view is beautiful. You can just about see some buildings over there if you peek out around the window. I really hope I don't drop my phone. Knowing me, I probably would. But yeah, we'll see. And that way you see more buildings and a road. I like people watching, and I get deliveries sometimes, and I like to watch the Uber Eats driver. I totally perv on him coming to deliver my Union Jack! Okay, I've got the attention span of a squirrel. I'm so far from home. Is that a fake Mini? Is it a fake Mini, guys? I don't know. Jazz and Clarkson would know. It looks fake. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this is my quarantine room. Seb is in the room above me and Bridget is in the room above that, so I probably got the short straw because, you know, I get the shittest view. Excuse my French. And yeah, here is where I eat my meals 3 times a day, apart from not 3 times a day because I definitely don't eat 3 of my meals because I'm not doing anything, so I'm not hungry, and they're really samey. It's just like rice and unidentified vegetables, which look like, some of them look like they've been already digested sometimes. It's very disturbing. But yeah, and this is the phone where I have contact with the people who keep me alive. They send me notifications that my meals have arrived 3 times a day, which is very lovely of them. And yes, so this is Evie's world for the foreseeable future of 6 days, which might as well be the rest of my fucking life, man.
Another really cool thing that's happened today is Evie's been looking at apartments and she found a really, really cool one. She has found one that's got an oven, which is unheard of here in Taiwan, because a lot of people don't have don't need ovens because they cook things in woks, so they just have grills or hobs. And not grills, hobs. They just have hobs. So they don't have any ovens. So it'll be quite nice to have an oven. It means that we can probably cook some English dishes if we want to. If we're feeling particularly homesick one day. So that's really cool. It's really exciting actually, looking for a flat. And over here it is a lot cheaper to find a nicer place, even in Taipei. This place that we're looking at is 3 bedrooms. It's like got a really nice kitchen, looks quite big, and it would be £450 a month each for all of us. And to put that into comparison, I used to live on the Isle of Wight, and my room on the Isle of Wight cost £400 a month, which is actually quite cheap for a spare room sort of situation. But to sort of have a whole flat to pay £450 each is pretty darn good. I think if it was anywhere else, it would cost nearly £700-800 each. So that's really cool. She sent through some others, so after this I'll have a quick look at them. Lunch today was really nice. It was noodles and like beef and stuff. I'm really full, I can't eat anymore, but I also can't be bothered to move, so it's just sitting on my iPad for a minute. But we were both saying how we're looking forward to this Saturday when we can go out and finally leave this hotel. It's a nice hotel obviously, but being confined to a room I didn't realise was going to be so difficult. And I said this to my mum before I left home. I was like, I don't think I realise how difficult it's going to be, and we both said that the first week would be fine, but the second week would be the hardest. Yeah, the boredom has struck, and in fact she's literally just messaged me now saying she's done another video, so, and then she put the boredom is reals. So I think there might be more than one schmeeves in this video today, which would be nice. So yeah, I will keep you updated for the rest of the day. Bye. I'm sorry I stopped doing my overalls. My dad was talking to me about this last night. He was like, you've stopped saying thank you for watching. And the reason being because it gets to like later on in the evening and I'm like, oh, I'll probably do another video. And then I'm watching something and I either forget or I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered because I'm really tired and I don't want to do anymore. So I'll try and start doing them again, but I do appreciate you all for watching. It makes me really happy when I've seen that people are watching it, and actually it also makes me really happy that my parents have been seeing people that they work with or some of our neighbours, and they've all mentioned that they've been watching the vlog as well, which is really lovely, so thank you for doing that. And it's really nice for my family, I think, because obviously I don't get to speak to them all too often, and apart from obviously like my mum and dad, I speak to them every day, but apart from that, I don't really speak to the rest of my family that much, just because of the timing. So I'm glad that I'm doing this for you, because you get to see what I'm up to every day. But yeah, thank you for watching.